So let's go ahead and try that. Now that we have the spawn points and the objects.lua set, I'm going to go back to this world, and now we're going to get to generate lots. Because there's one cell, it doesn't matter which one. If, let's say, you want to generate for one cell but not others, then you would select it and all selected lots. Otherwise, we're going to click all cells. Selected cells only is what I meant. I'm going to click all cells. Now, we've been here before, right? This is where we've put our lots. This is where we put our zombie spawn, and this is where we chose our tiles folder. Now, I previously mentioned that this is where we can set the world origin to effectively put this in vanilla. So before we generate lots, I mean, if you've already clicked OK, hey, no big deal. But before we generate lots in this video, let's go ahead and see if there's a place we want to put this inside of vanilla. To do that, I'm going to go to the map.projectzomboid.com. This is basically the Project Zomboid map project. This allows us to look at vanilla as it is for build 41, I think is what it is the most updated area. And we can find a cell, right, where we can place our map into. Now, if I take a quick look at this, I'm going to hit cancel. Where did we build our roads? Looks like this road is around 20,0 and 25,0. Maybe we can find something like that. But basically what I would do is I would take a look at the vanilla map and be like, where do I want to place the map? You know, we kind of look at this. You see like, oh, look, here's kind of like a little edge here. Maybe you can line up your map here and then move it over. Someone already put Bedford Falls there. And I think the irony of this is that I think Bedford Falls doesn't even line up with it. Oh, it's not overlaying it, but yeah. That's neither here nor there. All right, let me refresh the page. Do. Oh, wow. It's really think it's time to think. I don't know why my internet's a little slow. That's okay. Anyway, I believe there's not a lot of maps here, but for example, if I hit overlay Bedford, usually Bedford Falls will load up and it'll show you the location of where that map is. That being said, you can effectively pick any area that you want to go ahead and build in. For example, for us, let's go ahead and build right over here. It is not loading quickly at all. This is usually not this pixelated, but you see there's a big road here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and find out the coordinates of this road, and then we're going to set our map right below that. And later we'll work on connecting all of this together. So let's see here. All right, let me pause the video here, and I'm going to go ahead and try to fix this. I'll see you in just a moment when I've got this fixed up. Alrighty, I just zoomed in aggressively, and I think that forced it to render closely. I say that, and then it does this. Anyway, so this is where we are. Let me go ahead and... these coordinates are not working. Oh man, this is upsetting that this happened to me here in the using this map. Build 41, loading up. Usually when you unlock the coordinates, you're able to hover over the map and you're able to see kind of more or less which cell you're in and then the coordinates X and Y relative within that cell of where you're at. And that'll help you effectively pick out a cell that you want to work with. Looks like it's refreshing itself again. Once you do that, you're able to pick a cell that works for you. So when you're building your lots over here, you can effectively choose a place for your map to go on top of. And that will be slapped on top of vanilla. All right, let me go ahead and see if I can try to fix this one more time. Be right back. Hey, yo. Welcome back, everyone. I refreshed the page and looks like it's working now. So, hey, hooray. So you can look at the big cell number right here. This is effectively the large cell that we would pick. So if I scroll up, I think I can go overlay grid if this doesn't break the page. This usually shows the grid that totally broke the page. That's what I get. Anyway, this looks to be about cell 628 here. Looks like the cell break is, there it is right here. So it is on the edge. So these double lanes here, I'm going to zoom in further. And right at the edge break, so you can see the relative is x coordinate 66 and 299. So this is 0. So 66 to 71. See if I go over to the grass, that's 72. So I'm going to write that down on a piece of paper over here. Those are I'm looking for my pen noises. I always have pen and paper here handy. So I'm going to write x coordinate 66, and then that's going to be over here 71. So my road has to start at 66 and end at 71. Then it looks like 72 and 73 are grass. And then we're going to go to 74 to 79. And then if I go one over, that's 80. Now, if we take a look at this, right, 66, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 66, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 tiles wide. It skips 2, and then this one is also 6 tiles wide. I just wanted to point this out that even in vanilla, right, their understanding of a car being 3 wide, they wanted to make a road that feels large and wide. So this for them would be like a 2-lane freeway going one direction and a 2-lane freeway going the other direction. Even though they didn't write any lines or anything like that, this is, in my opinion, what they're going for. This larger road over here seems to be thicker and longer. Maybe it's 10 tiles or something to that effect. So what do we do with this information? In my opinion, see this, if we choose this cell here, that's going to be this giant square, we can actually just make a road or change our road so that it matches up here. And if it matches up here, then we can effectively continue on through there. If they spawn, we can go into this area of the map that doesn't quite exist yet, but we can totally work with that. All right, so with that being said, this cell is 628. See this big cell number? So I'm going to go ahead and go File, Generate Lots, All Cells, and I'm going to make this 628. And that is going to effectively tell the game, hey, when you create this, so finished, when you create this, to finish my thought, it's going to be in cells x coordinate 6 and 28. So if we put this on top of vanilla, it'll line it up there.